Welcome to part B of our Quasar video on installing the free Quasar base on the Windows 64-bit computer. At this point in time, we already have our databases installed. We have our Quasar downloaded and installed. And now we're going to download a command line application known as OpenSSL. Using that, we're going to create an SSL certificate. An SSL certificate is a file that holds a cryptic graphic key. That key, which is required on the server computer, is used to make an encrypted communication between your client and the server. Even though, in our case, the client is located on the server, it is still required. There are several sites where this program can be obtained. I trust Git, so I will install Git and use the OpenSSL that comes with it. I will also get a nice command line tool to install my certificate. So here at the Git web page, I'm going to download the Git for Windows setup. I already have it, so I'm not going to download it, but you go ahead and download it. Once it's downloaded, you can double click on it here in your downloads page. And we'll say yes, we'll install that. We'll accept the license. And we'll accept all the defaults, with the exception of this. We are going to add an additional icon on the desktop for the Git command line tool. And we're just going to say next, 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 all the way through. This is the tool that we're really looking for here, the OpenSSL library. Next, next, next. And all the way through, and it will install the program. Just takes a few seconds to install. Once it's installed, we'll click Finish. And you can see we now have a command line tool here, which we're going to use. So we'll close down this and this. Then we'll open up this command line tool as administrator by just clicking on it there, Run as administrator. Yes, we'll allow that. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is navigate to the C directory. So we'll we're going to make a new folder, and it's going to be called certs. So make dir certs, and then we'll navigate into that directory. Okay, there we are in the certs directory. Now we can create our key. We have to make a quick trip back to the Quasar accounting website and where we grab the exe file for the Quasar free base. We need to grab this localhost.cnf file, and we need to copy that file, and we need to place it in the certs directory. So we'll go into our certs directory and we'll drop that file in here. Now you can open this localhost file by double clicking on it. And you can see I have my information in here. I'm in country Canada, state Alberta, locality Calgary, Quasar accounting, and localhost. You can change these as required, the country, the state, locality, and company. Once you've edited that, you can close the file. Now, we will view the README file found on the downloads page where we got the original exe, and we will copy and run this series of 5 commands. There's 1, 2, and another one, And with the final command, our keys are generated. Okay, let's take a look at the files we've generated here. And you can see we have a new server CRT file and a new server key. And if we go to our File Explorer and open up the C program files and go into Quasar 3.1.0 configuration files and open the server.cfg file, you'll see we have an SSL certificate ccerts server.crt, and we have the ccerts server.key. Now you could have changed the name of the certs server.crt and the server key, and you can put them in a different place, but you would have to alter this file as well. Just to keep it uniform, we like everybody to put them in the same place. And this concludes this video dealing with the SSL certificate required for setting up the Quasar free base. We will conclude the setup in the next video.